Thank you, the compare. First, let me begin by thanking the distinguished members of the press for not just accepting this invitation, but also honoring us with your presence today. It's a clear testimony of the kind of commitment that all of us have to have a better Nigeria. Thank you for coming. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Atiku Bagudu, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Mr. Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister for Youth, Dr. Jamila Bio Ibrahim, the Honorable Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Mariam, Honorable Minister of State, Youth, Dr. Adewande, my brother, the Honorable Minister of Petroleum, Minister of State Petroleum, distinguished Senator Heineken Lopobri, the the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, the Special Advisor to the President on Policy and Coordination, Hajia Hadiza Bala Usman, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information and National Orientation, and other permanent secretaries here, special assistants, senior special assistants to the President. I'm seeing many of them here, Mr. Tunde Rahman, Mr. Tope Ajayi, very senior presidential aides that are also here, the heads of agencies here under the Ministry of Information and National Orientation and other ministries, especially the Ministry of FCT. It will be a very long protocol, so permit me to cut it so that I can have an abridged version of it. As I said earlier, we wish to thank you most sincerely for honoring this invitation to be at this event. And like I said, this is a clear testimony in the country that all of us have. We are here gathered today as part of the sectoral press briefings, the first, of course, of its kind that this administration has instituted, so that Nigerians will hear firsthand what the leaders are doing for them and have the opportunity to also interrogate some of those policies and programs that need to be carried. Recall that almost a year ago, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima were sworn into office. This administration came on the strength of the renewed hope agenda, which we have been implementing with unparalleled commitment and dedication from day one. As I noted in my remarks at an event recently, I have no doubt that life will get better for the people of Nigeria. We have already started laying the solid and enduring foundation over the last 12 months. Landmark initiatives like the Consumer Credit Corporation, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, Presidential Initiative on Compressed Natural Gas, the 200 billion naira Presidential Grant and Loan Scheme, our agriculture and food security efforts, including the launch of a dry season farming and massive fertilizer distribution, the Renewed Hope Infrastructure Development Fund, Renewed Hope Cities and Estates Program, our reform efforts in the electricity sector and in the area of taxes and fiscal policy, and the negotiation for a fitting new national minimum wage. All of this and many more are policies and programs that will directly touch and improve the lives and livelihoods of tens of millions of Nigerians. President Bola Tinubu is wholly committed to ensuring that we bring down the cost of living and doing business in Nigeria. We will put more money into the pockets of Nigerians, attract more local and foreign investment, transform the nation's infrastructure, among other things. And we will not pause or relent until we have delivered truly on the renewed hope promise to all Nigerians. The commemoration this month of the first anniversary of the administration, therefore, offers us a unique opportunity to present our scorecard to the Nigerian people, to tell the story of what we have done so far, and to fulfill our pledges and promises. We have here with us, like you have seen, ministers, about 6 of them today. All these ministers will present reports on the journey so far in the last 1 year. Of course, members of Nigerian media will have the opportunity, like I said, to interrogate these policies and programs. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Federal Minister of Information and National Orientation, which I oversee, has a mandate to manage and enhance the image and reputation of the people of Nigeria, and especially the government, through a dynamic public information system that facilitates access by citizens and the global community to credible and timely information. Our work at the ministry is guided by the following 5 priority areas in alignment with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President. Pillar number 1 is to restore trust. We are determined to restore trust, confidence, and credibility to public communication by engaging in a timely, proactive, and consistent fashion with all our stakeholders across government, the media, the private sector, the international community, by deploying all available media platforms. Pillar number 2, which is closely tied to the first one, is to amplify policies and programs of government. We are highlighting and amplifying the policies and programs and achievements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration and the positive impact of these policies and programs in the lives of the Nigerian people. Within our focus to reorient our national values, we are implementing a series of comprehensive national campaigns to achieve a reorientation of attitudes, values, and ethics in Nigeria. At the heart of this reorientation is Nigeria's new national charter, which will be launched by Mr. President very soon. And number 4 is our attempt to modernize both technology and talent. We are doing this by upgrading the federal government's information and communication system and personnel, ensuring that they are relevant and fit for purpose for the 21st century. And the last one is that we are doing by ensuring that all those within the media industry and the information ecosystem, meaning journalists, publishers, proprietors, etc., have the best of the operating environment to do their job. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the sectoral press briefing that is taking off today is in line with the ministry's Restore Trust and Amplify Policies agenda. We have made efforts to ensure that this briefing series receive the widest possible coverage through traditional and digital platforms. I would like to again urge you, members of the press, to please report objectively and responsibly through the headlines and the narratives. You will, of course, have the opportunity, like I have said earlier, to examine most of these policies and programs. I thank you for joining us here today and for helping to make this inaugural edition of the sectoral press briefing for this anniversary a resounding success. Thank you very much and God bless. But before I take my leave, we'll use this opportunity. If you look to the left of your screen, we use this opportunity to launch the Nigerian National Information Portal. Of course, it was in existence before, but it has been so badly managed. So the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation has resuscitated this new portal. It is the gateway to all the information that you require to know about this government, about Nigeria, about its people, and about our culture. So let me use this opportunity to please come down here to just launch this national communication portal for the records. This will be the gateway of all the things that you want to know, whether you are in Nigeria or overseas, about the government and people of Nigeria. So join me in clapping for Nigeria for having this relaunched new national information portal. Thank you very much for joining me in doing that.